Hello everybody and welcome back to the Pokemon FireRed Hardcore Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, you guys, we fought our rival Gary before the Nugget Bridge, made our way up the bridge, and caught 2 new Pokemon. So if you guys did miss that, make sure to go check out the last episode, because in today's episode I have a strong feeling we'll be fighting Misty no matter what. I am determined to enter Misty's gym and get revenge for what happened in Brock's. If you guys are excited for today's episode, make sure to leave a like and comment, and if you're feeling up to it, subscribe. Everything helps out the channel. And before we get into today's episode, we will do a quick team recap just to make sure you guys remember who our party is. Starting off, we have Socket, the calm-natured Pikachu with the Bright Powder, and the moves Thunder Shock, Quick Attack, Sweet Kiss, and Thunder Wave. Next, we have our starter, the Adamant Lombre Phil, said that in a weird order, with the green scarf, because he's green, with Astonish, Fake Out, which you learned in the last episode, Absorb, and Nature Power. We then have Flubber, the relaxed Dugong, who has really been pulling her weight. Thick Fat with the moves Headbutt, Growl, Icy Wind, and Aurora Beam. We have Kaboom, the Voltorb, Hardy Nature with the moves Charge, Tackle, Screech, and Sonic Boom. We then have Nancy, the brave Furret, with the moves Helping Hand, Defense Curl, Covet, and Quick Attack. And last but certainly not least, we have Mooney, the newest addition to the team, the naive-natured Grimer, with the moves Poison Gas, Sludge, Minimize, and Disable. And with that all being said, I'm going to waste no time whatsoever in making my way up the Nugget Bridge to fight a couple more trainers. I don't want to use rare candies too much in this. It's not a super difficult game. So I'm going to try to get as much experience as I can from the trainers. So we will head up to Route 25, and we will try to clear out everyone here in maybe like 10 minutes, and then try to fight Misty at the end. This man has a Surskit. We go for a quick Thunder Shock with Socket, gaining 200 experience, and then he sends out a Spoink, trying to spread the experience around. Let's go to Nancy, who's also level 20, and Spoink trying to beat us up. With what hands, may I ask, sir, are you trying to beat me up? Those little nubs are not going to do anything, and Nancy easily finishes off the Spoink. And let us fight this next trainer. I've come to a decision, a little update on the rules, you guys. So, as you know, the gyms are going to be type-themed. For example, Brock was a bug-type gym. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. We're all good. I can keep talking. Brock was a bug-type gym, and one thing I could do is enter the gym, fight a trainer, and then go and, reorder my team. If it's a water-type gym, I'll fill it with grass and electric types and make it really easy. To avoid that, and to make the series more, focused on our party and the story and the journey along the way, I'm going to make a rule where I cannot change my party once I've entered the gym. So we already have the rule where I cannot fight trainers outside of the gym after entering. Well, now I also cannot change my party. That means we have to build a diverse party and trust that our team can take on any type gym that we come across. The Cradily has Bubble, which I don't know if it normally gets, but it might be a random move. Who knows? So let me know what you guys think of that rule. I think it'll make the series a little bit more, focus on the Pokemon rather than the building the optimal team for every gym, which is kind of what I'm looking for in this Let's Play. Alright, so I think Socket has hit level 21, so we're going to now level Phil against this Hiker. This is Chief Kimberly. My apologies, Kimberly. Ekans with the Intimidate. We're going to go for the Fake Out. It does absolutely nothing. A quick switch into Flubber should do the darn trick. Okay. Headbutt, and the Ekans goes down. Flubber at level 20, and Kimberly is down. Jeez, these trainers need to bring their A game. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. I am sweeping through them with absolutely no trouble. Jirachi goes for Slash. Phil cannot even touch. Okay, wait a minute. I know I was bragging about how well I'm doing. Jirachi kind of wall smite team. We're gonna take this a little bit slower. We're going to Nancy. Level 17 Jirachi, Steel type. Going for the Thunder Shock. Okay, how much does this do? Gets the Para, which is very unfortunate. I might be faster. I'm not fast. This Jirachi is base 100 speed. What am I thinking? Slash doing a decent amount of damage with a high crit rate. I think we still live a crit, but unfortunately, we're not doing too much damage, and he goes for the Bubble. So Bubble is, I think the #1 move that I've seen in this Let's Play for the trainer Pokemon to have when they're not supposed to have it. Alright, I think I might be in crit range now, so what do I do? I've not seen a Psychic-type move from this Jirachi. Let's go into Flubber. I know he has Thunder Shock, but Flubber's a bulky seal. Going for the Bubble should do no damage, as expected. I don't have any water type moves, which kind of sucks, but I'll just go for Aurora Beam and hopefully get the attack drop. Let's see how much this Thunder Shock does. Does 13 damage. And oh my goodness. Oh, he must have Serene Grace. I was going to say. This guy has Serene Grace, but he normally gets Serene Grace, so he probably has Serene Grace. But so far not too bad. We do get the attack drop, which is nice. The crits from the slash are still kind of scary, but this Jirachi, just like the Registeel in episode 2, is insistent on blowing bubbles at me rather than actually doing any damage. So a couple more Aurora Beams from Flubber should do the trick. I think I want to speed up real bad, just so we don't waste too much time. But by the same token, I don't want to lose any Pokemon. But I think, you know what? I think I can do it. The Jirachi is not doing too much damage. Okay, never mind. Never mind, no more speed up. I am definitely in crit range now. Mooney cannot touch this thing. Kaboom will die in one hit. I think Socket is our best bet. Hopefully it doesn't go for a slash Thunder Shock, maybe. It goes for the bubble, okay. Oh my goodness. That was a crit. Let's, oh my gosh, okay. His attack is down. I don't want to risk Socket, though. Ooh, this is very bad. Can Phil? I think Phil will be fine here. If Phil's not fine, we can always pivot into, like, you know, pivot into Mooney, pivot into Kaboom. I wouldn't be, you know, heartbroken if anything happened to Kaboom. But, okay, the bubble. Phil is eating that like a champ. Gonna go for the Fake Out to get a little bit of chip damage, and hopefully our final Astonish can seal the deal. It looks like we're gonna be okay, and the Jirachi is a silly, silly goose, going for bubble. Oh, okay. Okay, if I had a nickel for every time a Steel-type Hoenn Legendary used bubble on Phil, I'd have 2 nickels, which is not a lot of money, but kind of crazy that it's happened twice. With that, we finish off the Jirachi and gain a nice amount of experience across our party. And before we finish these trainers, I'm going to go and heal. I'm going to try to keep this episode no longer than 25 minutes, which I think should be fine to, you know, finish all these trainers, get to the gym. If my Pokemon are still below the level cap, maybe I'll use a little bit of rare candies, but I think we can go in slightly under level to be fine. You know, no Heracross at this time, unless it's a fighting type gym. Her boyfriend is cool. I'd love to meet your boyfriend, Pansy. Since not a Bagon, this thing may have Dragon Rage, so we will immediately shut that down with a Fake Out and go for the Nature Power Swift. He goes for Nightshade, not the fixed damage move I thought, but also I'm in Dragon Rage range. Goes for Nightshade, which does not affect Nancy, and the Covet will absolutely finish off the Bagon. Phil at level 20, and a Kingdra comes in. Okay. We're just going to see what the Kingdra does at normal speed. If it's not too scary, we'll speed up again. Bubble, number 72 bubble of the episode. Who would have thought? I'll go for a quick attack. I think that's the right play. He goes for beat up. Okay. Again, what arms are you punching me with, Kingdra? Alright, Nancy to level 21. So let's check the party. We're going to put all of the level 21s in the back, because they are already trained up. Phil, Mooney, and Flubber still need to reach level 21. But I do think we will be able to make it with these last couple trainers. At least very close. Chief Christine sends out the Grovyle. This is the perfect chance to send in Mooney. Yes, Grovyle does seem to know Eruption. Oh my gosh, okay. That did 24 damage. Am I willing to risk the crit? I think not. We're gonna go into Flubber. With the Thick Fat, okay, goes for the Leer, not too bad. Goes to the Aurora Beam, Quick Attack, that's fine. Alright, just had to make sure, because if I got crit with Eruption on Mooney, I would be very sad. In comes Arcanine. He intimidated me, but I think I'd rather use Headbutt than Aurora Beam. He goes for Absorb. That's kind of crazy, but this Arcanine is packing Absorb for water types. Goes for Yawn as well, my goodness. This is the second time that I have been yawned. I'm gonna go back into Phil, and he has E-Speed, which I think is not even a random move, because Arcanine normally does learn E-Speed. Does 15 damage. I do have the Fake Out. Oh, that goes before. Don't crit. Please don't crit. Okay. A crit would have 100% taken us out there, so thankfully Phil is not playing around. Gonna go back into Flubber. Goes for the Heat Wave, which he was saving in the back, and one more petty extreme speed allows us to finish off the Arcanine. In comes a nice and easy Cleffa with one Aurora Beam to take that down. And then Donphan. Donphan can eat this Aurora Beam as well. And that should be Flubber level 21. Very good. That is one more Mon up to the level cap. All we have to worry about now is Phil and Mooney, who are not looking too hot, so once again, a trip back to the Pokemon Center. Apologies, but I am trying to preserve the core of our team. I don't want to be going into any of these fights unprepared and lose a Pokemon because I was silly and didn't go heal. If I can make it through these trainers, we will hopefully see a level up from Phil. I should probably put Mooney in front. Also, gotta make sure I bring this trainer far enough so I can go get the item that is behind him. Guys, I'm gonna make a prediction. I think this is her boyfriend. Let's see. Oh, he's got a girlfriend. That's her. I met his girlfriend, guys. He is a really cool guy. Your girlfriend, bro, she was talking about you. God, Mark. Oh my god. Alright, so we have a Soul Rock here. Now this Soul Rock probably has confusion. He has a beat up. What is, okay, wait a minute. There's a Mewtwo in the back. Code red. Gonna go for the fake out. Thank you for alerting me, Soul Rock, of what's in the back so I can be prepared. Gonna go for the Absorb. It is stab, super effective, and will heal back the damage that the Mewtwo's beat up did to us. Goes for beat up again. Yeah, I see Mewtwo in the back. He thinks he's slick. A crit Absorb, and the Soul Rock goes down. But what a surprise! Here's the Mewtwo. I think I trust Phil. Do I trust Phil? I trust Phil. We're going for Nature Power. He goes for Bone Club, which is resisted, and does all of 5 damage. See, what was I even worried about? I'm going to speed up, because I am arrogant. Goes for the beat up. He attacks. I've felt that beat up before. Bone Club gets a critical hit. And I think... Okay, yeah. No Side Strike from Mewtwo today. And that should easily bring Phil up to level 21. And just like that, our team is basically at the level cap. Except for Mooney, who I suppose I will use a couple rare candies on. TM15. Oh my gosh. Now I know everyone has Bubble, because it's TM Bloody 15. Everyone picked up TM15. Oh, good. There's a trainer right here. My team... Everyone except Phil is pretty healthy, so... There's 2 trainers. Do I want to fight these 2 trainers? I think I will. And I'm going to hope they have grass types. That is not a grass type. Do I want to risk? I don't think this thing has a Psychic type move. I'm going to call his bluff. Has Facade. Okay, goes for... Okay. Okay, look at that. See, easy. Mooney will get all the experience from that, getting to level 20, just about the level cap. And in comes the Cascoon. Mooney laughs in the face of your Cascoon. Cascoon. I'm going to use a potion, because I am too lazy to go back to the Pokemon Center, and I don't want to risk Mooney dying in the last fight before the gym. We have Nurse Leo here with the Beedrill. Gonna go for a Sludge. See how much it does. Probably... Oh, okay, this is like half. Wow, Mooney's strong. Oh, it goes for Bone Club. Okay, never mind. What am I thinking? This is a Beedrill against Mooney. Mooney eats that Bone Club for breakfast. In comes the Armaldo. I will switch on the Armaldo. Not too much I can do. Hopefully it doesn't have like Rock Slide or something. Here's Nightshade again. We'll go for the Aurora Beam. Nice and, okay. Goes for Water Gun, which I think is an actual move. Not Bubble this time. And the Armaldo goes down. Last but not least, we have an Entei. It's ironic that I have 2 Water types on my team and no Water type moves. Against the Entei, I will Headbutt. Because even if he has Fire type moves that are neutral, I have Thick Fat. He's going for Rage. He's an angry boy. I'm going to disrespect him, and he flinches. Look at that. Doesn't even build his Rage. Speed Tie, it seems, but it doesn't matter because Flubber takes it down and almost gets to level 22. But thankfully is still just below. We're going to save Bill for probably the next episode, because I want to make sure there's time for Misty. I think we're at about the 13-minute mark. So we should have plenty of time to storm into her gym, figure out what type she is, and wreak some havoc. So I'm going to assume that the Pokemon gyms cannot repeat in type, right? So we already had Bug type. What would be bad for my team? Obviously Fire, I think, would be pretty scary. If it's a Fire type gym, I low-key might just teach Phil or Flubber Bubble, just so I have that coverage, you know. Yeah, Fire could be scary. Fighting type, I wouldn't love, you know, Hariyama, Machamp, anything, yeah, because that beats Nancy, that beats Flubber. Socket is pretty weak physically. Is this the team? I mean, there's not much I can do about it, you know. This is the team that I have, the team that we're going to go in with. Do I want to level up Kaboom? I think we'll use some rare candies on Kaboom. I was going to leave him in the dust. But I think it would be in my best interest to have Kaboom as strong as possible. So, real quick, pretend I'm running back and forth in the grass and there's, you know, fast music playing. I'm training, I'm training, I'm training, I'm training. Okay, up to level 21. There we go. And he learns Spark. So it seems like that was the right play, yeah. Just in case, you know, if we happen to have to send in Kaboom, I'm going to get rid of Tackle. At least he is on par with the rest of the squad. And with that, I think we shouldn't stall anymore. I think we're going to hop into this gym and just hope for the best. Let's talk to the guy. Yo, champ in the making, let me give you some advice. The leader, Misty, is a pro. He's the water-type Pokemon. I will almost guarantee you that is not true. Electric-type Pokemon, yeah, I have plenty of those. Let's check this this statue. Leader, Misty. Winning trainers, Gary. Doesn't tell me the type. I was hoping to kind of cheese it. But, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go into this fight. Splash. I'm first up. Let's do it. Let's see what he has. I'm really hoping for maybe Grass-type. If it's water, that'd be awesome. This is a Jinx. Okay, so it's either Ice or Psychic. Ice would actually be okay, because I do have Flubber, which is what I'm going to go into right now. I think Nancy can do good against Ice. It's neutral. Yeah, I think the Ice is okay. Psychic, I think my team can deal with Psychic types. Yeah, we don't have a weakness to Psychic per se. Let's go for a Headbutt. I think this Jinx is pretty weak physically, so a Headbutt should absolutely do the deed. Oh yeah, look at that. Half damage. I'm going to refrain from speeding up inside the gym. I think this next Pokemon will determine what the type is. Unless it's another Jinx, which would kind of be crazy if the Randomizer did that to me. You're going to see the Deoxys. Okay. So once again, it is not the type I wanted to see out of the dual type. Am I scared of this Deoxys? I'm a little bit terrified. I can't lie. Aurora Beam. He's very, very angry. Angry Deoxys. Look at that big blue hand. He's going to smack me in the face. I'm going to Aurora Beam him back. Oh my gosh, yeah, I guess the thing is really frail, but I did not expect Flubber to be such a beast. Level 22, can we get a water-type move? Bubble Beam, Water Gun, no? Okay, I didn't want one anyway, that's okay. Alright. So, with that in mind, I'm going to switch Mooney out from the front, and I think we'll put Nancy out front, because for some reason in my head, Normal is good against Psychic. I think it's just because, you know, it's a good bruiser type. Okay. One more trainer, and then we fight the big boss, who will hopefully be easier than Brock. I'm really hoping now that my team is a bit more diverse. Deoxys number 2. If Misty has a Deoxys, I am going to absolutely lose it. Goes for the Vice Grip. How much does it do? Okay, that does 20 damage. Covet should do a lot, though. Oh, yeah. If Aurora Beam from Flubber did that much, a Covet from Nancy is absolutely one-shotting. And that's all Fisher Malcolm wrote. So I guess we'll go back and heal real quick in the Pokemon Center. Pay a visit to Nurse Joy, and then we're ready to take on Misty. Not sure how I feel going into this. Depends on the Pokemon she has. She could have, you know, Abra and Smooch him, right? And I'll be okay. But she also could have Mewtwo and Deoxys. Wouldn't be the first Mewtwo we fought today, but still not something I really want to run into. I'm going to save my game just in case the worst happens. The worst being the game crashing, which isn't that bad because I saved. Look at that. That's why you always save your game, ladies and gentlemen. And with that being said, make sure we are leading with Nancy. That is who I want to start the fight off with. And let's do it. Hello, Misty. Hi, you're a new face. Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What's your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with Psychic-type Pokemon. See, I modified the dialogue because she is a Psychic-type trainer. What are you, Sabrina? You have cool trainer Antoinette. Sending out the Gardevoir. Okay. Okay. Now, Brock's gym was scary, but it wasn't that bad because he had Cascoon and Kakuna, you know, some weak bug types. This is a Gardevoir staring me down. I'm kind of terrified. Gonna outspeed, though, with Nancy. Go for Covet. Hopefully this thing is pretty frail. What do I steal? Oh, I did give the gym leader items. Okay, so Hypnosis. Oh, okay, he goes for Supersonic. If he Hypnosis me there, that would have been the best play of 2025. Mark my words. I don't want to take any unnecessary damage, so we are going to go into our other ace, Flubber. I should probably be preserving Flubber's health. Okay, okay, that's good. Goes for the Disable. We're going to go for a Swift Aurora Beam. He goes for Sacred Fire. If I get burned, that's kind of bad. Okay, that's bad. That puts Flubber on a timer. And Flubber was kind of my out. Hopefully this kills. Does not kill. Okay. I'm gonna have to stay. Oh, he goes for the super potion. Okay. Oh, that's up to full. Okay. Already looking very grim. Oh boy. This is her first Pokemon, mind you. Okay, I can't take any more damage on Flubber. She needs to be as healthy as possible. If Sacred Fire is coming out of this thing again, we're going into Fill. So we've seen Sacred Fire, Disable, and Supersonic. Goes for Disable once again. I like to see that. I'm going to go for the Fake Out. Do some Chip. Sure. We're going to go for the Astonish afterwards. Goes for Disable. I'm perfectly fine with that, brother. I'm not clicking Fake Out again until I switch. Okay, Astonish is enough. We're hopefully not... Okay, misses... Okay, that is best case scenario. We should be able to finish the Gardevoir. Okay, critical hit from Phil. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. So Flubber did get burned, but otherwise, the rest of our team is perfectly healthy. Nancy level 22. Phil gaining some experience. Flubber gaining some experience. And here we have a Celebi. Celebi is scary, right? But I've also fought Celebi before, so I'm not too worried. We're going for the Astonish. He goes for Fury Cutter. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Don't like that, not one bit. Okay, I'm disabled no more. Fantastic. The question is, does this thing have a Psychic type move? Because if not, I think Mooney's the play. If it goes for Fury Cutter again. Okay, Mooney's gonna eat that. Okay, 8 damage, sure. And I'm gonna say I can live one Psychic move. It goes for Slash. Oh, that's a devastating crit. But hopefully the Sludge is enough to kill. Just barely. Poison? Okay, good, okay. We got the poison off. No way he's a Pecha Berry. What is that? Okay, special attack up. Okay, he's hurt by the poison. This might kill. Almost. The Celebi is 1 turn away from dying. My team is not looking great. I don't know if I can take another Slash. That's the thing. That's the problem here. I'm gonna make the bold play and go into Kaboom. I honestly don't know if we get out of this with any sacrifices, so... Let's see. Goes for the Slash. I can live 1. Okay, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Kaboom should outspeed whatever comes in. May have to be a sacrifice, Kaboom. I'm sorry, brother. What comes in? Okay, just like I said, smooch him. Honestly, this is Kaboom's time to shine. Spark will do immense damage to the Smoochum. Half damage and the para. Can be at a full para. Goes for the Water Gun. Okay. Not what I expected, but sure. Okay. Gonna go for Spark again. I think I can live another Water Gun. I know I can live another Water Gun. Oh, okay. Doesn't even matter. Kaboom! My goodness, I've been underestimating Kaboom this whole time. He's been living in Socket's shadow. In comes the Girafarig. Not yet a Farigiraf. Let's see. Okay. Now Kaboom is definitely in danger. Nancy's still at full health. This thing's kind of scary, though. I can't lie. I'm going to switch into Nancy. We're going to see what happens. Nancy should take these hits pretty well. Goes for Mist Ball Girafarig. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to risk the crit here. And hope this is half. Okay. He goes for this ball again. No crit, no high roll, no crit, no high roll, no crit, no high roll. Okay, okay. Oh, now the question. I think we just have to risk it. This Girafarig is going to run through my team if we can't kill it here. So Nancy, you gotta high roll. Come on. Okay, okay, okay. Nancy's out of commission, but the Girafarig does go down. What is next? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Oh man. Okay, second Girafarig comes in. If this thing might not have Mist Ball on the bright side, but I think I have to sacrifice Kaboom. I could go into Socket, but Socket's pretty frail. Phil's already about half health. Everyone else is so weak. Nancy's definitely not living another hit. I think the only thing I can do is sacrifice Kaboom. So Kaboom, I'm sorry. You don't deserve this, man. Goes for the Slash, and Kaboom goes down. Rest in peace, Kaboom. You really did what you had to do, bud. Into Socket. About all I can think of, really. And do I want to waste time going for T? I'm just going to Thunder Shock and pray. This might not do too much, though. Yeah. Oh, okay. The static does proc. He keeps going for slash. Yeah, I think socket might go down. I could pray for a bright powder miss. Oh, but I think I have to stay in with socket. Let me think. Okay, slash. Let's check some stats just to make sure. We have 28 defense. Flubber has a lot more defense. That burn, man, is really killing me. If I wasn't burned, it would be easy into Flubber. 33, 31, 31. I think I just have to stay in with socket and pray for a miss, para, or no crit. Come on, socket. Okay. Okay, no crit. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. The giraffe rig's at half. But I'm kind of still in the same position where it has to either get paralyzed or we need a bright powder miss. Alright, socket. You gotta lock in, buddy. Come on. Thundershock. And the confusion comes through. That socket down. Oh, man. That really hurt. Socket was really carrying the last gym. But I don't see another way out of this fight without losing someone there. Because now Phil can come in. It's what does it have? Don't tell me. What is this? His attack rose! Okay, we gotta knock this out right now. Okay, critical hit from Phil. Oh man, we lost both our electric types today, which really blows. I guess, you know, we could get a Jolteon, but... Oh, and he has an Alakazam? Oh my gosh. What do I do to this thing? Phil, buddy. Phil! This thing is very frail. Okay, so the Astonish super effective is base... Well, let me check the base power here. You know things are serious when we're checking the base power of the moves. Okay. Astonish is base 30. Okay, so this technically does the same amount as Swift. I'm just gonna have to go for the Astonish. Goes for Disable. Okay, okay. I did Astonish last turn. This should do like half, bro. He's so frail. Okay. That's like a third. What is next? In comes the Vice Grip. He has no attack. Oh, he's throwing. The Alakazam doesn't know confusion. Come on, Phil. Come on. Okay, what is this? What is this? What raises? Special defense. Special attack. Oh gosh, okay. I mean, we have to stay in with Phil, right? We can quick attack if anything goes wrong, but come on, Phil. Vice Grip again. Alright, this is it. We win, right? Let's go! Alright, that's it. Oh, okay. That was a brutal fight as well. Oh man, rest in peace Socket and Kaboom. Honestly, without their sacrifices, I would not have beat this gym. Cascade Badge, yeah, I know. You beat me. Well, I beat you, but you beat me in my heart. My heart hurts, Misty. TM for Facade. Yeah. Gotta go lay our fallen warriors to rest once more. It's been a while since we lost anybody, and it hurts my heart to deposit them, but they fought valiantly and they should be remembered. Ooh, I'm just happy we made it through. I was... that was pretty brutal. That was much scarier than Brock, no question. Alright, Kaboom. Into the dead box. Socket, the bright powder did not proc into the dead box. Oh, man. And I suppose, you know, for what it's worth, we'll add Oraman and Roger to the team. They will fill the spots in our team, but not in our heart. Before I move on, let me, this is kind of awkward. Let me take this, no, I don't want to allow, no. Let's, put it in the bag. So, let's, okay. You know, we're gonna, I don't want any of my Pokemon getting deposited to the dead box right away. So we are going to, back out, and it's just about the 30-minute mark, so extra long episode for you guys, but not too bad. We did make it through Misty. Crazy fight. Really happy we made it through that. But if you guys did enjoy the episode, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Anything you guys do helps out the channel. And next time we will make our way down to Vermilion City and hopefully get plenty of new encounters. So, I will see you all next time. Take care.